Hey YouTubers, Raven here.
Starfire here.
We're going to be talking, today we're talking about Once Upon a Time Season 4,
Episode 7.
7.
Whoops, okay, 7. There.
7.
Because I had it the other way, so it looks like it's...
Well, either way, it's
I
still
know.
7 fingers. 7. 7. I almost put 8. Okay, so do you know the name of this episode?
It was called I think it was called Snow Queen.
Are you going to be wrong again?
No, I'm pretty sure it was called Snow Queen.
Okay, you were pretty sure on the last week's too.
Yeah, but that... No, I was right on last week's.
Okay, the week before, the glass one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Breaking glass, not breaking ice. Sorry.
Similar, kind of. Not really, but...
Yeah, this one was called Snow Queen.
Okay, topic number 1.
3 sisters. We learned a lot more about them in this episode.
Yeah, like, I thought that Helga was the youngest.
Mm-hmm.
But Gerda was. And we learned her name, like...
I was right last week. I was like, it's Gerda or something, and then I turned out to be right.
I kept wanting to say Gretchen, but I knew it was wrong. So...
Yeah.
Yeah. But the whole ribbon thing was really cute.
Yeah, that was
I
cute.
loved the ribbon thing. But then they had to go and give the ribbons up. I kind of... Ingrid wasn't really thinking.
No, she wasn't. She just wanted so badly to be able to control her powers that she wasn't really thinking about the consequences that could come of that.
She shouldn't have had the gloves off in the first place.
Yeah, she shouldn't have.
Freaking kill her sister.
And then Gerda turns against her.
Happened.
Yeah, and then Gerda turns against her.
I can't believe that Gerda put her in the urn. It's probably why she's saying that Anna does it, because Anna looks so much like their mom, Gerda, that she's saying, your sister betrayed you.
And because she was and then, you know, their parents were going off to try to find something to stop Elsa's powers because, you know, the same thing was going on with Elsa that went on with Gerda's sister.
But Gerda doesn't remember.
Yeah.
That backfired on Gerda.
It did.
Gerda was the one that went. I thought it would have been the king and queen that went because they were in so much pain they didn't want to remember.
Yeah.
But no. The sister, the last remaining sister made the deal. Can't believe they went to Rumple.
I know, right? I liked Helga though.
It would have been funny if Gerda made it back to Rumple again, and then Rumple's like, "Oh, I've seen you before, dearie. What are you doing back so soon?" She'd be like, "What the hell are you talking about, creeper?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Don't you remember these ribbons?"
The ribbons.
And she'd be like, why would I remember a yellow ribbon?
Yeah.
And he'd be like, wonder what the hell went wrong. Something happened.
Yes.
But at least we know that Rumple actually knew what the urn did. So he was kind of lying again. That he didn't know.
I mean, he's a trickster. When is he not lying?
So he said that he didn't remember why it was in his vault. He should remember why it's in his vault. He knows what's in it.
Yeah.
Or at least he knows what it could hold. So.
Yeah, he does.
That has ramifications.
Weaselton! Or Wesselton.
Weaselton. He's a weasel. I can't believe Helga was gonna marry him.
I know. And then at first, like, that scene when he was, like, going after Ingrid, and then Helga saw it, I was like, oh, crap. But then she totally, like, was like, I don't even want you.
Right?
You know?
Thank you so much, Wesselton, for showing me how much of a jerk you are. I was like,
yes.
I was like, oh my gosh, do not turn on your sister. You're wearing the damn ribbon.
Yeah.
Or you were. I was like, she doesn't have the ribbon. She might turn on her sister. She doesn't have the ribbon. She might turn on her sister. Then she's like, oh, she's like, screw you, Weaselton.
Yep.
It's Weaselton.
No, you're a freaking weasel.
Yeah. I kind of wish that she wouldn't have missed. That Ingrid would have killed Weasel.
And her sister got it instead.
Yeah.
We were right about Helga being dead, though.
Yeah.
We just didn't know how it happened, but we were right about her being dead.
I thought that if Ingrid did it, it would have happened when they were kids.
Yeah.
Because of the whole, they were playing around one day, and then the next they weren't.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't play around when you're older.
But I like how they
hang out.
I like how they did that story, though, with the three sisters in the first part of the episode when they were kids.
We'll never call you a monster. And what does
Gerda?
I was gonna say Gretel. And what does Gerda do? Calls her a monster.
Yeah.
Of course, it was Helga that was a lot more forgiving than Gerda.
Yeah, Helga was definitely more forgiving. She reminds me a lot of Anna.
Yeah.
In that way. Even though she's not the mom of Elsa and Anna, I just feel like Anna's a very forgiving and kind person, too.
Yeah.
And so I feel...
She sees the best in everyone.
Yeah, she does.
Which is kind of what I feel Helga did.
Mm-hmm.
Because Helga was the first one to, like, when they were kids, to go, it's okay, Ingrid.
She was,
took
her hands and was like, it's okay, you know.
And Gerda was scared.
Yeah.
So, but she went ahead and stood by her sister anyways, I guess. I think it was really because she didn't want to be the odd man out.
Yeah.
But
I think that if it had been Helga, if Helga had still, lived, I think that she still would have always continuously stuck by her, no matter what.
Yeah, like, if she would have lived through that, and wouldn't have died right away.
She would have still forgiven her.
Yeah, she would have forgiven her, and they would have found a way to save her.
Yeah.
If it was ever meant to happen.
Yeah.
We spent 7 minutes on the first 2 points.
Operation Mongoose, finally!
Right, they finally mentioned
mention of it. It's about time.
It's only the second time they mentioned it.
I know.
It's 7 episodes. What the hell? Good Lord.
But
there wasn't really much to the mentioning of Mongoose.
There wasn't, but I mean, I think the main reason that Regina wanted to focus so strongly on it was because
she wanted to forget about Robin.
She's trying to forget about Robin, and she's trying to move on, and so she wants to put her entire focus on this. So, Queen Bee. We can segue into it because it's the next thing anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's what we'll be calling it from now on. Queen Thief.
Just because he's a thief, and it makes more sense to call him Queen Thief than Outlaw Queen. So.
Yeah, because he's not really an outlaw anymore.
No, he's not.
He's just...
Well, I guess, maybe we should talk about the Will Robin scene along with the Queen Thief, because it kind of goes into that.
Okay. They kissed.
So the first Regina and Robin scene, he basically is like, I don't know what to do. I can't just fall out of love with you. Yeah. And she's like, well, that's why I can't be in your life. You have to let me go.
You have to forget about me.
You have to forget about me. And then he's all distraught, and he's like throwing darts at grannies and so badly missing, failing miserably. And then Will comes in. Will Scarlet, yay!
And then he purposely misses Will's head.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, you can't hit a target, but then you purposely miss someone?
Yeah.
That's a whole body you purposely did not hit when you can't even hit a target.
But I like that Will gets him to think and makes him realize that, even if it ruins your life, even if it's like horrible and it's worth fighting for and it's worth it.
True love is always worth it.
Yeah, and
whether or not it works out.
Yeah.
Because not all true love has a happy ending. Even if they are each other's OTP.
Yeah. I mean, look at Will and Anastasia. We haven't seen her.
Right? But they ended up together at the end of Wonderland. They did in Wonderland,
but...
So what happened?
Maybe this story with him in Storybrooke is continuing from before he went back to Wonderland.
Maybe.
So it's not dealing with... So he's kind of where he's at with Anastasia before he went back and they connected again.
Yeah, but why have Wonderland when they did?
I don't know. The timeline is weird.
The timeline is worse than Doctor Who. And that's a screwed up timeline. 1 second is 900, the next second he's 10,000. What the hell?
If there's anybody else that's curious about his story of him being in Storybrooke and what's going to happen between with him and Anastasia maybe possibly coming back, just give us your theories.
Yeah.
Because we'd like to know as well. So, yeah. And we'll continue with the Queen Thief. And then after we'll talk to him, he's like, I've always followed a code, but he's like, today is not one of those days. And he just goes and kisses her, and I'm like,
oh. We had a fangirl moment.
We did. It was awesome. And Trevor was like, what did he say? He was like, squee moment munch or something like that.
Something.
Guys don't get it.
Some do.
Some do.
When they're in touch with their feminist side.
But most of them don't fanboy.
No.
It's mostly the girls.
Yeah. That's why you don't really hear the term fanboy much unless you're talking about bronies.
Yeah.
We're not a fan of those. The bronies are okay, but the show is, I don't know, never watched it.
I need a pony. Okay, Emma's powers.
I love those powers. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I freaked
awesome.
out. I was like,
yeah. Like when like the Snow Queen was saying that stuff to her and the glass was starting to like the water in the glass, bubbling. I was like, oh crap.
Yeah, don't piss off Emma, good lord.
I'm like, oh shoot. And then she's like the whole wall came down. I'm like,
she didn't even go like that. She just went and slammed her hands on the table, and then the wind from the force of the wind from her hands.
Yeah.
Like, when you fan yourself, you can feel it. That's kind of what she did, like that. And then the force of that, like it was overly powerful, and the force did that. Didn't she break the table? Did she break the table? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I was half asleep.
I think it just kind of toppled over, but I don't think it broke it.
And Snow was scared of her.
Oh, I know. And then she felt bad afterwards.
Yeah, she's saying all she saw in our eyes was fear. She didn't even see into Charming's eyes. She only saw into Snow's, and is like,
she's like,
mom
Emma!
is scared.
You know?
Yeah.
And then she kind of like was like, I'm sorry, you know?
Yeah.
Don't go. Wait, you know?
Yeah.
Because she realized that she got angry for no reason.
She won't even let Emma near the baby.
That's sad.
Like, yeah, that's... She's your daughter.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I mean, I know that she feels like this baby's kind of her first child because she didn't really get a chance to take care of Emma when she was a baby.
Yeah, so she's the overprotective mother that all first-time moms are. Or at least the good ones.
Yeah. that class that she was at the beginning, though, with like all the other princesses.
Yeah, Aurora was there, which makes me ask the question again.
Where the hell is
Mulan? I need Mulan. I wanna
calm down.
I can't help it. She's like the coolest character because Snow is baby mama stupid.
Snow
and Ruby's not in it, so
yeah.
All
the cool characters are gone.
Yeah, my 3 favorite characters. I liked Neil, but he wasn't my favorite.
Yeah.
Don't hate me.
I don't hate you.
No, those people.
No, I know, but
yeah.
I mean, I liked Neil, but he wasn't my all-time favorite character. I just mostly liked him with Emma, but I thought he was a cool character.
Yeah. Okay, what's next?
Snow Rumple's secret.
Yes.
I think all of us want to know what she said to him and who she wants him to destroy.
Who he feels pleasure in destroying. Pretty sure is Hook.
But we'll get more into that when we do the spoilers.
Because he's really the only one that he has a problem with.
I feel like she said something along the lines, like I was saying last night, of like
the blood
of hurting the people that Emma cares about.
Emma doesn't care about Hook that way.
I know, but like hurting the people that care about Emma that way. Like
That love Emma?
yeah.
Well, that would be Henry and Charming and Snow.
Yeah.
But he won't hurt them because he doesn't want to hurt Henry.
Yeah.
Until he finds out that Henry's using him. Oh my gosh, he's gonna. Oh.
Yeah, but that was that. He'll probably have to answer to Regina, not Henry.
But he's gonna be mad that Henry used him like that.
Yeah.
You don't want to piss off the dark one. Don't piss off the
Rumple
dark
uses everyone too, though.
I know, but he has an excuse. He's the dark one.
Yeah.
That's not a very good excuse.
It's not.
It's not an excuse, but he's using it as one.
Yeah.
So.
So if you guys have an idea what you think she said to him, tell us.
Yeah.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Exactly. I'm one of those minds.
Okay.
So I guess we'll talk about.
Yeah, we
next
pretty much
week's
covered
episode.
everything.
Okay. So we're getting into spoilers territory. So when I go like this, it means the spoils are over. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh, 2-hour episode next week.
As long as it's not 2 hours of fucking Emma dating, I'm fine.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
No. Even if it's 1 hour of hooking Emma.
I think that there might be some scenes with them, but I don't think they're gonna like have it be the whole time.
Right.
Because there's gonna be so much going on in next week's episode that they're not really gonna have time for that.
Yeah.
So.
I don't want that.
Because they're gonna have all the Anna and Elsa stuff and the Snow Queen forcing her to hurt Anna,
Yeah, forcing Elsa to hurt
And then-
Anna, and we'll probably deal with a lot of more Emma being uber powerful.
Yeah, because like that scene in the promo where he's like, it's permanent, Rumple, if he does something, and she's like, just fix it. Like she doesn't care, she just wants it to be fixed.
Yeah, so I think she's getting rid of her powers.
Yeah. So it might be like where he takes her powers by some form of magic. Maybe he takes her powers into the hat.
No, because people trapped in the hat would gain the powers.
Oh.
Because there's no one to protect the powers, so they could just absorb them.
Yeah, well, he has ways. I mean, he's a sorcerer, so.
He's the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah.
Yes, I did just say that.
Oh, and did you see how hurt he was? Or this is from the
He's not
episode.
Dr. Fate.
When when the ice cream shop got closed down.
Right? My favorite ice cream shop got closed down.
But anyway, yeah,
He's also not Doctor Strange. That's who I was thinking of, Doctor Strange.
No, he's not.
Sorcerer Supreme.
Did you see Anna pulled the necklace off and threw it in the fire, the snowflake necklace?
Yeah.
And then, she's like, I won't hurt my sister. And Snow Queen's like, do it.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, hell no. I think, my theory, I think actually we can talk about the theory that about the heart and stuff when the spoils are over, because that's not really a spoiler.
Okay.
But is that all for the
Oh, and Hook, the reason that we think it might be Hook that he's going to try to torture is because of what he said in the promo. Mm-hmm. What did he say exactly?
I don't know. Trevor remembered.
He was like, "Why are you doing this?" Or like something, something like that. Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But those are always meant to sidetrack us to a different way. So I think he's probably talking to Emma. Okay, so.
Oh, and then Henry trying to help Emma. Remember in the
promo?
He got hurt. He's like, I want to help you, and then like he goes flying because of her powers.
Yeah, Emma. I'm just like Henry. That's probably why she went to Rumple.
Yeah, because she doesn't want to hurt him.
Because she hurt her son.
Yeah. And
that hurt her. Okay, are the spoils over? Okay, spoils over. Okay. So, what are your reasons as to why we heard Anna's heart through the staff?
Well, we were thinking that it was because her heart is not in her.
Yeah, that's my theory. That
like she's alive, but her heart is just taken out of her.
Yeah, I don't think they're in the same place.
No.
I don't think Regina has her heart though.
Oh no, I don't think Regina has it. What would she need with Anna's heart?
I think maybe the Snow Queen froze Anna, but they have the heart somewhere else.
Yeah. I think it was the Snow Queen's doing. Because Regina doesn't have any reason to, like, want Anna's heart.
Regina never met Anna.
Yeah, she never met her, so why would she want her heart?
I don't know.
And she's not doing evil stuff right now anyway, so
yeah,
she doesn't have any use for it.
Yeah. And Charming basically announced to the whole town that Joan was Anna.
Yeah.
So if anyone knew Joan, then they knew Anna. So Regina would have been able to put 2 and 2 together if she knew her.
Yeah.
So, do you have anything to add? Any theories?
Not really.
It's not a very theory-friendly episode, I don't think.
No, it wasn't. But we did learn some more stuff about the Three Sisters.
We did get answers.
We did. We got answers. And I'm sure next week we'll get a lot of answers because
and a lot more theories.
Yes, because it's a 2-hour episode.
Yeah.
And it's not the mid-season finale, which I think is weird that they're doing a 2-hour episode and it's not the mid-season finale.
2 hours of any episode of any show that I watch.
Oh no, I mean I'm happy that it's 2 hours, but it's just they usually don't do that in the middle of a season.
No. But I'm happy.
Yeah, me too.
And we're going to address Captain Guyliner's comment.
Oh yeah. Let me just bring it up. I mean, I know the gist of it, but basically he wanted to know more about Hook and Emma because he or she wanted to know more about Hook and Emma because we didn't really talk much about them in the last video. But there's reasons why.
or standing on Hook and Emma.
Yeah.
We're not Hook and Emma
I mean,
fans,
if you would like us to discuss them as characters, we can do that.
Yeah.
But we basically have said multiple times that we do not like them as a couple. So, if you want us to discuss them as a couple, I don't really know what
you might not like our reactions.
Really say. Yeah.
We could probably try looking at it from an objective standpoint. Because this is a review, it's not a hate.
Yeah.
So we might, I don't know, maybe we could try that, but
yeah, we could.
You can't really do a review.
I mean, we basically, when we did those comments before, when we were asked about our reasons why, we basically covered our kind of, I mean, they were our own opinions, but they were still a little bit objective because we were just basically
it's hard not
saying,
be non-objective
because it's hard to be subjective.
Yeah. I'm tired
because we were saying.
You were saying that we didn't like Hook and Emma.
Our reasons why.
Yeah.
And it's like, and a lot of people are like, well, chemistry is subjective. It's like, well, okay, yeah, some people see chemistry in people that other people don't see chemistry in. And that's true.
Yeah.
We don't see the chemistry with them, but other people do. That's why they like them. And that's totally fine.
Yeah.
But we don't. No. So we're not really going to be able to get into a whole deep discussion about it unless...
Yeah, we can't really discuss why they're such a good couple because we don't believe that.
Yeah.
But we will try to maybe look at it from another's perspective, like yours or whatever. But it won't be the way that Hook Emma fans like it because we're not Hook Emma fans.
Yeah.
But we can come from it from an
and we basically said that in the comment. We're like, I'm not a Hook and Emma fan, and I don't plan to be.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm not gonna be a convert. I'm not gonna convert.
Yeah.
Okay, but
basically the comment was like, need more Captain Swan thoughts, and do you think it's Snow Queen's fault for Emma losing control of her magic in the next episode? Well, that was kind of talked about in this episode last night.
Yeah, but I don't think it's the Snow Queen's fault.
But I don't think it's her fault. I mean, basically, she was saying, you did this all yourself. Like, I just brought it out in you.
She just pissed Emma off.
She just made Emma mad.
Yeah.
And that's just what brought her powers out.
Because Emma's been practicing.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's necessarily her fault. She just wanted her to use her powers in that way so that everybody that would be scared of her, and then she would be able to have her as part of her family and her sister. So that's the main reason she did it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's her fault.
No, Snow Queen has no control over another's powers. Yeah. Unless she, like, put a voodoo curse on her or something.
Yeah.
But she didn't.
So, we answered that question.
And we talked about the Hookenema.
Yeah, so.
Okay. So, thank you guys for listening. Do you have any more?
No.
Okay. You can catch us every Monday. Mm-hmm. And for, Once Upon a Time, and you can catch us next Tuesday for a special Supernatural episode.
No, this
Tuesday, right? Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Because the 200th episode airs on Tuesday night.
Yeah. So you can catch us Tuesday for tomorrow night, and you can actually catch us tomorrow during the day.
Yeah, but the episode airs tomorrow night. Is what I meant.
We'll probably post it around 1 or 2.
Okay.
Because it'll take a while to upload.
Yeah.
Because of the connections. Mm-hmm. It's faster here at school, but not so fast at home. So you can catch that tomorrow, and you can catch our review of the 200th fan fiction sing-along crap Wednesday.
Let's hope it's good.
Yeah.
Because they're doing it for the fans. Mm-hmm. So.
But Becky's in it. Don't like Becky. Okay, so you can catch that tomorrow and the episode review on Wednesday.
Yes.
So, did I forget anything? No. Okay. So, until next time, Raven out.
Starfire out.